welcome to another episode of Warzone Australise, day 21. Hey. We have a very special scenario in mind for you today as we travel through the depths of Australise, beneath old Australise, to try and kill the Diphage. This is pre-Demon Codex, so Demon Index rules. Demons come out this weekend. So, the starting force for the Imperial player, done by T, is going to be Archmagos Varus, Karnak Shadowmane, Captain Rebecca, Inquisitor Cade, and a single Colexus Assassin that they got as their token for winning last game. Yay! Even though all the Space Wolves died. Now, all these dice around here are hidden deployment. Each dice is basically assigned a number, and that number corresponds to a particular unit. And when these guys get line of sight to one, it is revealed. That goes for both enemy and ally.
Now, do they have to physically see the dice?
You have to be able to see the dice.
Okay, so like if the dice is hidden behind a bush.
That is not line of sight. You must be able to see the dice.
Yeah.
If there's like a group of 3 here, so long as you can see one, that one is revealed, not the others.
Okay.
Alright, so they are basically hidden deployment. Now these are basically the pillars of the thing, so they're going to be impassable.
They're impassable, nothing can fly on top of them?
Nothing can fly on top of them. These are straight pillars that go straight up to the cavern top, to the cavern ceiling. The aim of the Imperial player is to kill this. If the Imperial player has nothing on the board, then they lose. If this is gone, however, just this, only this needs to be gone for the Imperium to win. Everything else is sort of just there to stop you.
Yeah.
And that is literally it. That is it for the rules. All the other rules are custom GM rules, which I'm going to be unfolding as they happen. So, we are jumping straight in to Imperium turn 1.
We also have special guest Rebecca helping me play the Imperium today.
Yes. So let's see if they can stop the Diphage's nefarious plot before either it or the Tyranids destroy the planet. Alright, so Varus moved here, which immediately revealed this clump of dice, which was Commissar Schneider, Sister Squad, and a single lone wolf, who in turn revealed this squad over here, this clump of dice here, who was a 10-man guard vet squad, a rune priest, and a Vindicare assassin, who are in turn going to reveal a few other guys around them. Yes, 2 villain dice. Actually, lots of villain dice. You're about to be surrounded by enemies very quickly. So after these 2 clumps were revealed, we moved on to enemy revealment. And this huge horde here was revealed. So, 5 incubi, 10 blood brides, 3 flamers, all right next to these orgasmen, and 10 Genestealers. And it was also revealed that this one over here was a squad of 7 Plague Marines with, they have a flamer, a blight launcher, and the flail. And then further down, Malignant Plague caster. Now they're only revealed when the Imperium player has line of sight to them. He can't move them when they're revealed, but he can still shoot, use the psychic phase, and still charge.
Yeah.
They're not revealed for the enemy player. We'll put it that way. The GM. When the GM has line of sight to something, it's not revealed. Only when the Imperials do. So, the movement phase ended with this group of guys grabbing around here, and the most tanky of all of them scurrying away behind it. So now we go into psychic phase? Psychic phase. Yep. So in the psychic phase, this guy put smite over there, killed 1.5. Well, he did 3 wounds to those flamers, so he killed 1 and put a wound on another. And over here, Cade smited them and got a lucky and killed 3 Genestealers. So now we move on to the Imperium shooting phase. Alright, so one pistol shot did nothing against the Genestealers. And then these guys, they split their fire, so the 3 plasmas in there went into the Incubus, killing all but one of them. The rest of the las guns went into the Blood Brides, killed a couple, and same with a frag grenade, which only killed one. And that is the end of shooting. Now we're going to charge. Alright, so in the charge phase, this guy charged, the Vindicator charged, he tried and failed, and he got in, they couldn't see, he wiped those 2 Flamers. These guys killed 6 of these, and in exchange these guys killed 5 of these. No, they killed more than that, they killed closer to 7 at the end. And the Vindicator killed one as well. So, yeah. So now it's time for the GM's turn to activate what models have been revealed. Alright, quickly, we've just do morale. Pretty much all but one of those guardsmen is left, and the Blood Brides are okay. They managed to roll low enough. Now is the GM's phase. Alright, so in the GM's turn, I guess we call it, in the movement phase, these guys moved here. These guys advanced over here. He advanced over here. He can't move, according to the rules, and chose to summon in these guys. Yeah. And the Incubus is there around the other side of the block. Shooting phase, no, psychic phase. So the DeathGuard squad in there, the Plague Marines, shot their light launcher, killing 2 of these Genestealers. And then these girls here shot their... Oh, there was an extra pistol in there. Never mind. They shot 1 pistol and killed that stray guardsman. And now, charge phase. Because psychic phase was a failure. So, in the assault phase, these guys charged in, taking 1 casualty on Overwatch from a lucky frag grenade, and killing that Rune Priest. Over here, it was... Did 1 rune done to that Vindicator? Oh, 1 actually got through. And then he killed 2 back. And over here, the Claybeck sadly only managed to kill 1, but he didn't take anything back. So, there's no morale to take. So now we go straight into Imperium. Turn 2. End of the movement phase. Well, these guys are revealed. These Cablite Trueborn. After these guys moved up here. And those sisters were still there. He moved forward. Vindicator stayed where it was. And though he's very much hidden around this rock, Varys is making a very slow crawl through these ruins. He's probably distracted by all the shiny gubbins.
Crawl.
I'm sorry. He's probably distracted by all the shiny gubbins in this ancient forgotten city. Anyway. Alright. Psychic phase, yes. Which you only have 1 cycle on the field.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Okay, so... I got that on camera. Okay, so the Vindicator failed to do anything into those girls with his pistol. He failed to do anything with his frag grenade into that Genestealer. And these sisters did a wound to this... I want to say X-Arch. Whatever he is. Clavex. Yeah. And psychic phase, there was a smite that got rid of 3 of these. Yeah, so I was proud of that smite over there. And that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Charge phase. Okay, so he charged on in the charge phase, murdered them as expected. Unfortunately, the Clavex fell to these sisters after surviving the power sword of the Lord Commissar. And that was it. And now it's into the Game Master's turn. So away we go. So movement phase was very minimal. The Trueborn moved over here. These guys stayed where they were. Those Flamers moved up. And then the Die phase summoned more Flamers. And Psychic phase, he put Miasma of Pestilence on them. And then that Genestealer charged on in there. And we didn't resolve your attacks back.
No, we didn't.
No. But he caused a wound to the Lone Wolf, we got a resolve that strikes back against him. And the Genestealer died in, so they couldn't consolidate it. The end. Imperium, turn 3. Alright, so these guys work their way up here in the Imperium's movement phase. Work their way up. That Vindicare is gonna be... Oh, we need to check if that Vindicare can see anything.
No, because he hasn't moved.
No, but he needs to see if he can see anything. Like over here. It doesn't matter if he's...
No, he can't.
He can't? Okay. It doesn't matter if they move. Alright, this guy moved up. He can't see anything, but he's gonna go fight some demons. However, the Inquisitor here had line of sight to the dice over here, which turned out to be a Herald. And a Lord of Contagion. So, now it's Imperium Psychic Phase. Alright, so some bolt gun and combi plasma from over here fired into the DeathGuard to no effect. A Vindicare here shot at the Flamers and killed one. He threw a grenade, which did nothing. And the Colexus Assassin successfully killed one Plague Marine. That is it for the shooting phase. The psychic phase, you didn't successfully smite with your one psyker.
Nope.
So now we're going into the charge and assault phases.
Sure am.
Let's be back with that. In the charge phase, that Lone Wolf charged up against these Flamers and got flamed to death. 6 shots, 6 wounds, threw a pinball save, failed 3 of them. And then failed to do the D6 stay alive. Rather unfortunate. And there's no more Lone Wolves on this table, unfortunately. So there goes the monster hunting Lone Wolf that the Imperials found. With that, that's no more charges, no assaults, no morale to do either. So straight on to the GM's turn. Alright, so in the GM's turn, wound was done here by these guys. Those guys moved over there. These were summoned in. He moved over there, doing nothing. Smite from that Herald failed to kill any of the Cableites. The Cableites shot and took a wound from the Herald, and a plague grenade from the Lord of Contagion killed 3 Cableites. Really good roll. These Plague Marines were less successful, pouring everything they had into this guy, and then assaulting him, and then getting nowhere. So now it's on to Imperium's turn once again, with the GM's turn concluded. Alright, so lots of stuff happened. We now have a board full of models. Because one squad moved to see one thing, and that allowed everything else to be revealed. Except for this tiny little corner. It was the Sisters of Battle.
Oh yeah, this is the battle being able to see that, which revealed that, which then revealed these two, which then revealed those two, which then revealed this and this, which then revealed that and those,
it cascaded.
Those.
It cascaded. So, starting down here, we have a Dreadnought with Multi-Melter, and a Stormbolter, an Aversa Assassin, a Repentia Mistress, we have an Archon, we have 10 Pink Horrors, we have a Succubus, we have this mess that's still going on here. Down here we've got a Wolf Priest, 10 Repentia, a Calidus Assassin. 9 Repentia? That should be 10. Oh, right, because Mistress, right. Yep. I'm still thinking, you don't use them very often, okay?
Yeah.
Last time I remember fighting was 6th edition. 20 Pox Walkers next to a Flaming Chariot. Circling all the way down here was a Penitent Engine with 10 Rough Riders. Sorry, 5 Rough Riders. And here was a Broodlord, and here was 15 Tempestus Scions and 3 Screamers of Tzeentch.
The only part of the board that's not revealed is the 3 Imperials up here and the 2 mysterious factions down here.
Yeah. You have no idea what these could be. They could be really awesome gems, or they could be really dud. And you have to risk a lot to get up there and find out. Yeah. Because the moment you do, we've discussed this, these guys will then get revealed.
Yep.
So...
And we know that 6s are scary units. We've been told this.
I did. I told them. And if they guessed what one of them was correctly, I gave them a command point. They guessed one of them.
Yeah.
So... Imperium, shooting phase.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, psychic phase.
Oh, yes. Yes, psychic phase. Do this.
Yeah, that's a full board now. Alright, so in the Imperium shooting phase, all of these Tempesters over here, all 20 of them, open-fired, they have the Cadian rules, open-fired over here, at the 3 Screamers, and succeeded in killing 2 of them. Yes, that means exactly what you think it means. Over here, the Penitent Engine, combined with the shots of these Rough Riders, eliminated this squad of 3 Flamers of Tzeentch. A couple of these got taken care of by fire from him and him, from the Dreadnought and the Versa. A single Pox Walker died over here. And... yes. And the Sisters of Battle over here succeeded, combined with the help of this assassin, in destroying the 2 Flamers that were over here. So in the assault phase, 1 wound was done here, no wounds done back. Over here...
The Versa killed 1.
The Versa killed 1, and they did 1 wound back, and then morale phase, because we did cover that really quickly, because it was really quick. These guys were the only ones who needed to take it. They lost an extra 1. A lot of charges failed all over the place. Looking at these 2 in particular. Over here... Oh, we forgot to do a combat over there. I forgot that, Plague Marine. Oh, we'll cover that in a moment. Over here, I lost 7 Pox Walkers, and I gained 2 back when 2 of these Sisters died. And then 2...
This guy killed most of them, but these 2 haven't attacked.
Yeah, we can quickly deal with that. Yeah, the dice accommodate for everything. Because we forgot to do it, pretty much nothing happened there. And that is the end of Imperium turn 4. Now it's the Game Master's turn. See if the Game Master can't make this a little bit harder for you, now that you've got your army on. Alright, so in the GM's turn, there was a lot of back and forth there. It was a really tough turn. These guys got summoned in, obliterated the Penitent Engine. These guys that were summoned in the turn before moved up here, managed to kill 2 of them. They lost 1 in the ensuing Overwatch plus combined fighting, took the 2 wounds away from the 1. Over here, these 2 squads finally succeeded in bringing him down in the fight phase. There was lots of carnage over here. The Versa got smited to death, and I think finished with a fusion pistol from this guy while he was the closest. These guys managed to kill a Herald of Tzeentch. He just sort of lumbered forward. He managed to do 3 wounds to the Dreadnought there. Even with 1, he only got 1 shot, but it just all worked out perfectly. Combat here has been back and forth between these Pox Walkers and Repentia, hasn't it? Just been...
I think they lost.
Well, both turns you fought them. At the end of your turn and the end of this turn, you scored 7. You scored 7 wounds, killed 6 of them, and then 2 of them have come back.
Yeah, but then the Space Wolf...
And then the Space Wolf there kills about 2 or 3 each time. You realise this Calidus assassin is sitting
Yeah, it hasn't managed to
here. Yeah. These guys didn't manage to do a wound with the single Plague Marine who was here. It was so close, but he passed the 4 up in bolt saves on the Space Wolf Lord. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but a lot did happen this turn. But most of it was over here with a lot of smite and damage and dice being thrown around. Now it's time for the Imperium's turn 6. So away we go with that. So in the movement phase, for the Imperium, this stuff shuffled along here. The horses are going into around there. Get at the die phage. Shuffling along here, repositioning to keep these and these away. The fight was abandoned here by the Sister Repentia, leaving the Space Wolf Wolf Priest to deal with it. Our central heroes just are sort of gathering in there in the center. Vindigas staying where he is. I think he's got line of sight to shoot the big bird right now, the Diphage. Yeah. The sisters have moved on up, and it was revealed that this marker over here is a Tallyman. So the mark is not yet revealed because there's been no line of sight. Have been this and these ones. So there's areas of this dungeon you still technically haven't explored during your dungeon crawl, but you don't think it's worth exploring them all.
Especially since I know what one is.
Yeah, but you don't know what these are. They could be really awesome.
They could be, but then again, they could not be.
Alright, well, we'll tell you, if you fail to uncover what they are, if everything else dies, you know that these get uncovered.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll reveal them to me one way or another.
Yeah. But if you have nothing left on the board but these, they will be revealed. But if you finish this level if you finish this mission, if you win without these being revealed, I'll tell you what they are. Just for posterity's sake, so you know what you missed out on.
Yeah.
So...
It's not going to be like, oh, it would have been so much easier if I had them.
Yeah, pretty much. So now, into your psychic phase, real quick. You've only got one psycho over there.
Yep, he's going to cast Smite. He's the closest enemy.
Alright, we'll come back to after that. So the Imperium's psychic phase, unfortunately, the smite onto this guy resulted in 3 mortal wounds, all of which were shrugged by the disgustingly resilient.
Okay.
Over here, in the shooting phase, things got slightly better when the two Screamers over here went bye-bye to the Melters, and then 2 of these went. The Rough Riders here managed to do a wound to that Tallyman.
Yeah.
The Vindicare Assassin managed to do a wound. 2 wounds to the Diphage. Over here, everything else was pretty much not so great. Most of the shots that were fired, every shot that was fired against the Lord of Contagion, happily bounced off.
Or he made his...
Or he made his... bounced off. This took 3 wounds from the Neuro Shredder though. That was decent.
And one.
Yeah, and there was one death there. So now it's charge and fighting, so we'll be back after that. Alright, so unfortunately in the charging and fighting, the Dreadnought got destroyed and he only suffered 2 wounds, because it's a subject of most unhappiness around here, the way those were rolled.
Because no.
Because no. Calidus was reduced to 1 wound. There are 2 of these left. No. None of these. Use 2 CP to intervene and hurt and kill all but one of the horses. Which is also something that T is not too happy with me for. He forgot I had those. And he started working his way up the table. So... Sorry, please don't give me that look! Okay, so GM's turn. So in the GM's turn... no. What was that?
That was your turn.
That was your turn.
That was
okay,
your turn.
so at the end of the GM's turn, these guys had charged in and eliminated the horses. The Succubus and the what do we call Malignant Plague caster got drawn into combat. She only did 1 wound in the end. More success between the Archon and the Lord of Contagion. Lord of Contagion still rolling really, really well for those feel no pains. Has 2 wounds left. But combination of mortal wounds here, wounds that ignore invul saves here, that also ignore armor. Has... yeah. Yeah, so Burning Chariot's gone. A wound here on the Archon, and nothing here between these 2. Did this guy fight?
Oh, shit. No, he was...
Alright, well, we'll just quickly resolve that. Yeah, he killed them pretty easily. There were only 2 of them left. And now it's on to Imperium turn 7. Diphage is in sight. So in the Imperium's movement phase, pretty much everything advanced up, except for these guys, who just moved in to get a nice little firing alley in there. So they've advanced here, advanced all up here. Whee! The assassin here, still staying right where he is. He ran up a little bit. he ran up a little bit. And that has been... Oh, and Act of Faith to move these Repentia. We haven't been mentioning it because we forgot to push the game. Repentia moved up and then they moved again to get near their mistress. Last. They reunited. Yeah. Alright, and now we go into Psychic Phase and Shooting Phase. Alright, so a pretty good shooting phase here. With the Diphage being knocked down to 7 wounds. With very good fire from melter guns from these guys who pretty much put all their shots into the Flamers with the melter guns going into them, to him. It's pretty good shooting overall. That was really just it for the shooting, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. In the Psychic Phase, you successfully smited away that Malignant Plague caster, and now we go into the charges and assaults. Alright, so in the fight phase, the Calidus charged into the Lord of Contagion to join the Archon. The Calidus did a wound before we remembered that before we remembered the Lord of Contagion rule, which we then did. So she died to that. This guy took a wound, the Archon, and then the Archon managed to get 1 wound through, which failed all the field nose and killed him at last. So consolidated forward. And that was it for the fighting and charging. Now it's GM's turn. What will the GM do? So in the GM's turn just then, these guys were summoned in, did a whole bunch of flaming all around here, and then charged. They killed a whole bunch of guys. He tried to flame the Tallyman, who came in close. Tallyman tried to light him up with a supercharged plasma pistol and blew himself up!
Yeah.
So Jareth, Archprophet of Nurgle, he's one of many characters this game who has to take a roll to see if he lives. Over here, Archon charged into the Mistress. They're both still alive, but 2 wounds. Over here, she charged into him, did a wound, and she took 2 wounds total from him and the Collectus. And that was pretty much it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was it. That was it for the GM's turn. There wasn't a lot of going on there. So now it's on to Imperium, turn 9. So, in their turn, there was a bunch of shooting at here. Only managed to take 1 wound away from him in the end. The rest of the fire went into these guys. The Flamer on this side was eliminated. There's 1 Flamer there being eliminated. These guys sort of just trudged along. The fight here continues to swing on. The Succubus is on 1 wound. The Warlord has got 2 wounds remaining. They're really trying to get up each other. They go on forever at this rate, but the Caden Collects is the one that makes it harder. And then the Archon is dead, overwhelmed by these guys.
These guys need to be in combat with him.
Yeah, so now it is the turn 10, which is very important that we reach turn 10, as things are about to happen. So, GM's turn. Alright, so at the end of turn 10, there were a few more casualties amongst the guardsmen, with the Diphage having completed his ritual and trying to escape, but not being able to. And the combat here ended in a tie with nothing going on there. So,
Since the Dark Age couldn't escape, does that mean he dies even though the ritual complete?
no, he'll just fade out into reality. So the Diphage has not been banished, and his ritual is finished. His ritual, he managed to get it for the full 10 turns. Now, you're not going to find out next mission, but the mission after what those 10 turns did. Next mission, we will see the Eldar return to this same place to try and get inside here as well. But this stuff won't be here. For now, the Diphage phases out of reality, and the forces of the Imperium have a Pyrrhic victory, I guess. Because while he didn't get in, he finished doing whatever he was doing. So this could be good or bad. factions could be good or bad.
Definitely not good.
But you'll have to wait at least another 4 weeks to find out. Yeah. We'll be right back with some character rolls, because some important characters did die this game. So we're going to see if they stay dead. Alright, so after action rolls are finished. So Lord of Dead Flesh was not in this battle. I just said his name because it's the first thing that sprang into my mind. So, Jareth, Archprophet of Nurgle, is fine. Succubus Alaria is fine. Archon Crimson is fine. The Malignant Plague caster, who is the named sorcerer, the Carrying Crow, he's fine. Everyone is fine.
They're all escaped.
Everyone is fine. Thanks. We did quickly nominate MVPs. Most useless for the Imperium went to Varys Belisarius Call because he never got anywhere with his really bad range on his gun.
Yeah.
Even though he's super tanky, he just never got anywhere. Couldn't make any charges too because everyone got to the charges before him. And MVP was the huge blob of Tempestus, which you got last.
Yeah, no single blob really stands out, but as a whole, the Tempestus performed the best. Probably because they were the only faction that got all of their units close enough to each other to benefit.
Then there was MVP for... I mean, it's got to be Flamers.
But I think the Repentia did quite well.
MVP was Flamers, and most useless would be the Bloodthirster that was here in the corner that never showed up. It was a Bloodthirster. And up here on this thing was a blob of 20 Terminators. 10 Terminators, sorry. And Legion of the Damned and 5 Celestians. So... the awesome stuff never showed up! Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Join us again next time for another Warzone Australise as we reach day 22. There's only 4 days remaining now. 4 days remaining.
Until the Nid invasion.